Welcome, welcome. All are welcome. Well, I'm still setting up, as you guys know. April 4th, 2025. April 4th, 2025. I'm going to go through these cards and I'm going to go through the signs. I'm going to start with Aries. Even though we're still waiting to see if anybody joins us this evening, it is the weekend, so I don't know if anybody has time, but if you do, just stick around, all right? And I'll stay on as long as uh, it's not getting too late, all right? Because I know people have things to do. But I've already said my blessings, and I've already did all those things. Yes, you need. Yes. Yes. You got it. I got you though. Okay. You're welcome to join the live. That's my son, guys. I'm sending them on a mission. Okay. So anyway, we're still waiting for people to join us while I'm still shuffling up these cards, getting ready to see what's going on with Aries and love and life. We're going to see what's going on with Aries and love and life. If you ever happen to cross this video, even if you didn't join, whenever you see these messages, you're meant to see them. These are my goddess cards. Okay. And it just lets me know what goddess is over your situation. And it helps me to know what lessons your goddess is trying to teach you, or the universe is trying to show you. Okay. So, hello, Christina made it. Hello, hello, hello. I was just about to start off with Aries. Hello, Naya, you made it. Hey, who else we got in here? I see 3. I was just explaining the cards, my goddess cards, while we waited. And pulling the goddess cards just helps me to know what goddess is over the lessons that you're meant to learn, or that you're trying to find out today, and that you're learning about. Okay, because there's lessons in everything. So just to start with Aries right quick, I just want to pull a couple cards. Just Aries as we go along until some real questions come along. Okay, until some real questions come along. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired, but we still gonna get through this. I promised you guys Fridays. And so I'm going to move heaven and earth to try to make the Fridays happen. Okay. So we got here for Aries, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Aries ain't giving up no love right now. Aries ain't giving up no love. The Magician, not manifesting anything. I don't know what's going on with Aries. And the Aries feel like they done already took a leap of faith on somebody and it didn't pan out. So they not busting no type of moves. Okay. Knight of Wands is here. They're not giving no energy to a situation. Aries is not. Aries is not trying to give their energy to a situation right now. Okay. And they feel like whatever situation that was going on, that they was treated unfairly, and they waiting for somebody to get what they got coming to them with the Justice card here. All right. So yes, Aries, you did have to walk away from someone. You did, but you regretted doing it. It still hurt. It hurted you to do it. D Child in the house. Hey D. Hey, welcome, welcome. So yes, Aries, this is what happened. Okay. So let me see. For Aries, they partner. Aries partner, or the person Aries got on their mind right now. What about them? What about Aries person? Okay. What's going on? Knight of Pentacles. They facing the other way. They said, look, forget it. If you don't want to be bothered, I'm just going to go ahead and focus on some money. Okay. Which is not going to bother you. It's not going to bother you at all. So we're going to move right along. I'm taking all of these back because I need to know the real answers. Okay. So we're going to move right along to Leo, and we're going to see what's going on with Leo, unless you got a question. unless somebody come up with a question. Okay. We're going to ask Spirit right now. What's going on with Leo, with the sun sign Leo in love and life? What's going on with Leo in love and life? What's happening between Leo and their person right now in love and life? What's going on with Leo? What's going on with our Leo? Our prideful lions. What is going on? King of Wands. Leo, you being open right now. You being open. Leo, you ready to accept or either offer a committed relationship to somebody. Okay, the King of Pentacles energy is out here. So you definitely feeling yourself right now. You feeling real confident. So whatever you went through, you done came through the other side, Leo, and I'm proud of you for that. Okay, you standing in your truth and you don't care. You said, look, I care about this person. I don't care what you got to say. So say whatever you like. I'm not moving on this one. This is the person that I pick. This is the person that I want to deal with. So I'm ready now. I'm ready. So let me see about that person though, Leo. The person that Leo has on their mind right now. What about this here person that Leo done got stuck on? Uh-oh. Leo done got stuck on. Okay, you got a question? Be able to generate for me? Yes. Okay. So right now, they're not sure what you're gonna do, Leo. They're not sure, but they know that if you do bring that offer, that this it's gonna make both of you guys happy. Okay. It's gonna make both of you guys happy. So, Spirit, we got a Sagittarius out here that want to know something in general love and life. General love and life for Sagittarius. Yes, general love and life for Sagittarius. Well, this is why we're here. So if you guys is here and you guys have questions, then that's what I'm going to do. And if nobody else shows up with questions, then we'll do what we do. I run through it, and then that'll just be it. But usually they'll come popping up in the last reel wanting to ask 50 questions. All right, Sagittarius want to know. Spirit Sagittarius want to know what's going on in love and life with Sagittarius right now, and the person Sagittarius could possibly be thinking about right now. What's going on right now with Sagittarius in love and life? What's happening, or what can they look forward to? What can they look forward to in love and life? We'll take those as well. What can they look forward to? What's going on between them and the person in their energy right now? Let's see. Two of Swords in reverse, and then there's a Tower on the scene. Okay, well, look here. With the Two of Swords in reverse, somebody was guarded, but they coming out. You were guarded, but you trying to come out of this guarded position, this untrusting guarded position with the Two of Swords being in reverse. Because see, if the Two of Swords was upright, that's you being guarded and saying no. I'd rather cut you off. No, I don't care. I don't want to deal with it. Or you just not accepting anything because you're just being untrusting and not being open. But with the Two of Swords in reverse, Sagittarius, you're starting to open up. But here's the problem. There's a Tower here. There's a Tower. So something chaotic has got to happen. Okay? Something, whatever it is you're trying to think gonna happen, it's gonna fall to pieces. Something gonna blow up. I don't know if it's gonna be a secret told. You're gonna find out something or something. Whatever it is, it's gonna cause some conflict with whatever is even headed your way. Okay, the King of Cups is in reverse. So what's going to happen after this Tower and this King of Cups in reverse? You're going to go ahead and turn yourself off to love and relationships again. You're not going to want to give anybody your energy. Okay, whatever it is that's going to come to light, that's going to cause this here Tower, it's going to turn you completely. You're going to be like, I can't trust nobody. Let me see Sagittarius' person. What this person that's in Sagittarius' energy or Sagittarius has on their mind, whether they say it out loud or not. What is going on with them, and what do they think about Sagittarius right now? What are they feeling and thinking about Sagittarius? And is it somebody coming towards Sagittarius with this here Tower? Or is Sagittarius going to create the Tower themselves? Okay, just to stop anything. Just because. Okay. The Sagittarius can do that. Okay. So somebody was thinking about having some kind of happiness with you, but whatever's going to happen or whatever happened already, this person is not sure that you even want them, or they're not sure that you would want them, because they may not even know, that you have an inkling. I don't feel like you got strong feelings for nobody. I really just don't see strong feelings here. I see, what I see? I see a flirty type of energy there, like a what if I maybe. It's almost like you're focused on something else, maybe your spirituality, just maybe on your just focusing on you right now. The Ace of Wands is in reverse, so this person doesn't feel like there's going to be a happy ending with you, with you, if they even step to you. Look, the Two of Cups also in reverse. Something is going to be turned upside down, or may not even come your way at all. Okay, but I feel like you're gonna find out something. Something's gonna happen, and it's you just gonna be like, you know what? I was right to just focus on myself and not even try to, get into that, whatever that is. You're not even. It's not gonna happen. Let me see what goddess is over this. While it's just us in here and nobody else is asking. I don't know what's going on, but that's what goddess is over this situation. What lesson is here even? What goddess is over this situation for this lesson that needs to be learned here? Isis, rebirth. You're focusing on your spirituality, Sagittarius. And you made that person that was in your energy, or that is, I don't feel like they're on the same path as you. Your spirit guys are trying to tell you you have a rebirth coming. Okay, so maybe you do have to go through this tower and cut off yourself from someone. Like, spirit is probably telling you, like, no, I need you to be spiritually reborn. Spiritually reborn. There's a rebirth that's about to happen. And you know what? When that rebirth happens, Sagittarius, then the universe is going to send you your person. You gotta let this rebirth happen. That's what's happening. You have a destiny, and it's not being fulfilled because you keep trying to do something that's not for you. So you can't do it. I mean, you can, but it's going to keep prolonging. Yes. Yep. But you got to go through this rebirth. Okay. So where were we? Aries, Leo, Sag. Sag, we just did you a personal, but I'm gonna pull some general cards for Sagittarius right here. General, just general for Sag right here. General spirit for Sag. General questions for Sag, and the person that's on Sag's mind, because we already understand that Sag is going through a rebirth, and they have to, so that they can manifest the person that's meant for them, that's going to stay on the path with them. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know what, Sag? Somebody had hurt you already in the past. That's what's got you so guarded. That's exactly what's got you so guarded. Welcome, those people who showed up. I can't see who you are, but I see that you're here. Sagittarius, somebody hurt you a while back. Okay. And this person really messed you up. They really did. And I'm not sure you speak on it a lot. Okay. But it seems like this person just took your happiness and what you thought was going to be, something, and they just messed it all up. The Emperor here is in reverse. Okay. The Emperor is in reverse. So that's Aries energy. So it's still fire energy, but you're not feeling on fire right now. So you're not even feeling that confidence that you need. The Emperor is in reverse. So you're fire yourself, but it's in reverse. So normally where you would feel confident, Sagittarius, you're not confident right now. Okay. And as for your person, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Again, this person is not for you. That's what it is. This person is not for you, Sagittarius. Okay. And I ain't sorry either. And don't you be sorry. You got a destiny and they ain't included. Case closed. Let's move on. Let's move on. We got a Capricorn in the house, a D child Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn right now? What's going on with Capricorn right now? If you guys are have questions, you should put them in the chat before people pop in, and then they're gonna get in front of you, okay? But I'm happy to have you guys. What's going on with Capricorn right now in love and life? Spirit, what's going on? What can we tell Capricorn? What is happening in love and life? Or just general questions for our Capricorns who aren't in relationships right now. Okay, just in general. Okay. Right now, the Ace of Swords is up. Capricorn, look here, look here, look here. You have a victory. You have a victory here. Look, the Sun card is here. Your happiness is here. I don't know if you're recognizing it, but look, your happiness is right here. You're already in that. So wherever you are, this is meant to be your happiness. This is what it is. You've already gone through the tower. Your tower is in reverse. So whatever hey Phoenix. So whatever it is that caused this upheaval, to you, or somebody ticked you off or whatever it is, that's over. That's over with. You still are victorious in whatever you choose to do and be. Okay. You're still victorious here, Capricorn. The Fool card is in reverse. So what I feel like is that you took a leap of faith and that you're kind of stuck where you are. Okay. You're not taking any more leaps of faith. You feel good, even though regardless if your situation is ideal or not, whether it's single, choosing to be single, or in your relationship. Look, you're like this. So you're not making a move. That's contentment. That means that you feel content, whatever it is, however this thing is working, you feel content with it and you're focused, or you're trying to regain your focus. Okay. Because you did lose focus for a while. But what I see here is, like I said, when that Sun card pop up, that's your wish fulfillment. So stop looking further than where you are. Okay. Stop looking. You're already there. You're going to create a tower. That's what you're going to do. Okay. So Capricorn's person, what can we say about Capricorn's person? Whether they're in a relationship or not. What's going on with them? The person that's in Capricorn's energy. All right. They feel hurt and they feel like they had to walk away out of hurt, or either you chose to walk away out of hurt. Somebody is hurt. You see all those swords there? Okay. The King of Cups is here. This person loves you. You love them. There's a lot of love. There's a very stable love here. I don't think the love is at question. And you know what? To be honest with you, Capricorn, this could be family. It doesn't even have to be in a relationship. Somebody loves you. You are loved. Definitely. You are definitely loved. But Capricorn, we already know you don't mind cutting nobody off. All right. We get it. That's how you roll. All right. And that you're content. I feel like, you may not be in your ideal situation, but I feel like you're content. And yeah, you get the tower too. You get a whole chaotic mess going on from here and there, every now and again, but you end up, like a cat, you land on your feet. So you be good. All right. Phoenix. Yeah, go ahead, Phoenix. So, I be forgetting those sun signs. So Pisces want to know about a Cancer. Okay. Pisces want to know about a Cancerian. A Piscean would like to know, Spirit, about a Cancerian, please. Pisces, what can we tell Pisces about that Cancer? Thank you for joining us, Phoenix. Thank you. You remember? How'd you know to come in right now? You just popped in and saw us on? Yes. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Pisces. Pisces. Naya. I got you next, Christina. You felt that I was on. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what's up. That's what's up. Because I was so tired. I was at work 12 hours today. And I was like, I'm like, nope, I can't let my people down. Nope. I told them we're doing this, so we doing this. Pisces. Somebody was juggling here. Okay. So I feel like whoever or whatever is in your energy, and that's not saying that it could not have been you, because it could have. But someone was juggling, whether it was the thought of something new, it could, listen, somebody, I don't want to go too deep into it. Just know that there was a juggle here. And so it was a thought or it was an action, one or the other. And it involved your same energy. Okay. And it involved also the Cancerian. Okay. And it also involved Scorpio energy. So I don't know. But I will say this. Spirit says you're headed here. If you're not here already, then this is where you're headed. Your happiness is there. So it may be some things standing in your way, but as long as you stay the course, this is what you're headed to. With the Three of Pentacles, I kind of feel like you want to do something else. You got your eye on something else. Like I don't know. You want to make some sort of move. You're feeling stagnated. You're feeling stagnated here. But with the Sun card here, Spirit is saying, look, you're gonna be perfectly fine. And you're gonna have the victory. You're gonna have a victory here. Okay. And yes, there may be some harsh words that need to be said, or maybe you have to have courage to say something to someone that you didn't even think, that you need to say, but you did. Okay. And you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Your ancestors are watching. Leave it right in here for me, Brandon. Your ancestors are watching. And look, you see them? You see them peeking? They're watching. They're watching this connection. Okay. And guess what? If they didn't stop it, then they approve of it. That's an approval. Okay. That's a definite approval. Let me see here. What about this here person? Let's see. What's going on with the person? What's going on with the person? Okay. I don't take all the messages. What's going on with the person? Hold on. I don't got my other thing up. Hold on, guys. Yes. Let's see. Okay. The Cancerian. We want to know about the Cancerian. The Cancerian energy. What is this person thinking about? Why are they feeling hurt right now? Were they hurt in the past? It seemed like they may think it, or they may have even told you that they had a lot of hurt in their past, like they had a lot of baggage. Okay. Somebody had a lot of baggage here, and it's still bothering them. Okay, so look. Options. There's options out here on the table, but somebody has to be very careful that even though they want to take a step, oh yeah, definitely that baggage. I see that. But somebody has a lot of options here, so you have to be careful. And I feel like they're trying to be cautious, or they want to be very cautious at what decision that they finally make. Okay. The Page of Pentacles here. This person, I don't feel like they're confident in their finances. Like they may not feel like they're confident enough to, to move this thing forward. And it's almost like an ego. Like this person has an ego that's kind of stopping them from doing some things. Okay. But there's definite baggage there, and they're still carrying around that hurt from that. They're still carrying around some hurt. Let's see. Yeah. And they're feeling conflicted. Look, that's conflict. They're feeling conflicted here. Okay. And they're trying to be patient. Look, Temperance showed up. That's patience. They're trying to be patient about the situation. Okay. And everything they got on their, and everything that they have on their mind, but they feel like there's a victory. They know that they have to make a move. They know, but it's like they got these obstacles and so many options and different things that's popping up. they're just trying to be patient. I think they're probably waiting for the answer to come to them on what to do. Their Knight of Cups is upside down. They don't even know how much energy and how much love to give to this situation. They just don't know. Okay. I'm not going to do a final message on here because I feel like more messages are going to come through soon. So I'm going to just put this on hold and ask questions about the Gemini in the general, and then we'll dip back and ask about this Pisces situation again, and it's Cancerian. Okay. It's not too late, Gemini. It's never too late. You still over there smiling and breathing and everything. and TGIF. Spirit, please help me give a message to my Gemini here, please. Phoenix, you still with me? You with me, Phoenix? Please, Spirit, let me give a message to my Gemini. I love you. Yes. I love you. I love you, Christina. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Emperor energy. Fiery, passionate, ready to bust some kind of a move without thinking for real. Not a whole lot of thought went into whatever it is you're about to do next. Okay? It's fiery. It's hot. It's passionate. Okay? It's that, oh, well, I deal with it. If I have to deal with it attitude, that's the energy I'm getting. Once again, you got your eyes set on something. Yes, we love, I know you love that Emperor energy. Oh my God. Not you about to do something. I can't. With the Two of Wands, it don't look. You got your mind somewhere else. Your mind not where you at right now. Your mind somewhere else. You see that? Your mind is somewhere else. Your Lover's card is in reverse. So who you trying to teach a lesson to, Gemini? Okay. You trying, somebody gonna get this lesson whether they want to or not. Okay, because you putting this on hold. I love you and everything, but wow, I got something to do right now. Okay, that's your attitude. And look, I'm about to tell you something. Whatever it is, don't do too much, or you're gonna be this. You're gonna be regretting it. You're gonna be like, oh man, I did go hard. I did do a lot. Maybe I didn't have to do all that, and you're gonna be looking back and regret. Judgment is here, because don't do too much again, because you're gonna have that karmic debt built up, and we don't like paying that debt. Okay, that's like using a credit card, knowing good and well you don't got the money to pay that bill at the end of the month. Okay, and look, and then your happiness, you're gonna be upset and not necessarily sad, but you're not gonna be in that energetic place of happiness and bliss. You hear me? Well, don't do too much, or you're going to regret it. Maybe, listen, I'm trying to tell you, don't do too much. Huh? I wouldn't care who you diving on top of. Don't listen to me. Yes, do. Gemini's person. Uh-oh. I see some Capricorn energy in here. So I'm feeling like your person is getting mumble-mouthed. Or they gonna get mumble-mouthed. Okay? Now look, your person, Gemini, your person is still feeling some baggage as well. They still trying to clear out some stuff. Okay, and they not talking about it, but they know that you their soulmate. They know that you their soulmate. Okay, they know it. Look. That's I mean, not soulmate. Sorry, I'm twin flame. That's a twin flame energy. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm saying. The love is there. Like the lovers is here. That's not the problem. The problem is some underlying stuff that's not being talked about. Capricorns is mumble mouth. They don't talk. They keep it on the inside. So with this Capricorn energy, it's almost like suffering in silence. And that's what they doing when they know they need to talk to you about something. They know they do. They know, but I'm telling you, that mumble mouth, they're gonna get hit with a raw case of the mumble mouth with Capricorn. When Capricorn come around, or even a Taurus too. A Taurus don't talk a whole lot neither. Okay. They don't. They just don't. Even though they earth signs, Virgo is the one that do all the talking because they ruled by Mercury, which is the messenger of the gods. So Virgo is more communicative than Capricorn and Taurus. Okay. So did you want to see what goddess is over your situation? Yeah. I'm gonna see what goddess is over this situation. The lovers is here, and I mean the twin flame is here. But that mouth needs to stop that mumbling and go ahead. See, this can keep jumping out, so we're gonna take it. The future. You see that? I feel like the lesson right now is trying to get you guys to focus on your future together. So that means opening up and you not being a mumble mouth and your partner not being a mumble mouth, so that you guys can remain in this energy as far as recognizing that this is your person and this is also your twin flame. Okay. So yes. Okay. Okay.
She said she want to play the game.
Okay. Have fun.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
All right. So yes. So focus on the future. This is what Spirit is trying to get you to do. Don't focus on the here and now, because the here and now, you might be stressed here and now. Look at you. You already going, jumping off the side of the moon or something you said, right? Virgo. I'm moving on, guys. Virgo. What can we say about Virgo? What can we let Virgo know? Spirit, what can we let Virgo know? What can we let Virgo know in love and life? What's going on with Virgs? All right, for Virgo. Virgo is, look, I can't make this up. Virgo's trying to focus on stability right now. Finances, stability. Virgo wants equal give and take. Okay, you see that? They need that Libra energy. They need the energy of Libra. You don't have to be a Libra, but you need to bring that, that balance. Okay. Page of Swords is here. Virgo, you've been harsh with somebody. Cut them to the quick. Okay. And you got your sword up, so you guard it. Okay. The moon is here. You emotional too. Okay. It's a lot of different emotions you feeling. Virgo, you don't really know which way you're gonna go, or in this situation right now. But if you know a Virgo, then you know that Virgo is going to think until the cows come home about the situation. The world will be done ended by the time Virgo finish coming to a decision. Okay, Virgo, you feel like you had to walk away. You feel like the situation was it was I'm just gonna say it wasn't working. You see that? Somebody not walking without the assistance of, they need assistance. So Virgo ain't with that. For Virgo, everything has to run efficiently. So Virgo's looking at it like this. Okay. Virgo said whatever they was offering, Virgo not accepting it because they said that's not enough. That's not enough. I'm not accepting this small offer. So Virgo's sitting over there with their hands folded. Virgo's person, or the person that Virgo has on their mind right now. What can we tell Virgo about them? What can we tell Virgo about that person? What are they thinking? How do they feel about Virgo? This person is very conflicted. Okay. This person don't really know what's up. Okay. Where they were feeling confident, they're not feeling confident anymore. And their emperor is in reverse. So they're not feeling confident at all. And they don't really know what to do as far as this situation. Okay. So their passion is all gone and the flame has gone out, or they just didn't have no match to light the fire. Okay, Virgo. So they're conflicted. They're conflicted about the whole relationship. Okay, they're on shaky ground right now, and as a Virgo, you require stability. It can't be on shaky ground. So that's what I know is going to upset you, Virgo. That is not stable. Because as you guys know, Virgo strives for stability. Okay, Naya, good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you for popping in. I love you. I love you. Sending you all kinds of love. Before I do Taurus, I just want to ask any messages right quick for Pisces and Cancer. Any messages right quick? I know it's the weekend. Any messages right quick for Pisces and Cancer situation? Any spirit want to come forth and give a message through tarot on Pisces and Cancer situation before I do Taurus, please. Before I do Taurus, Pisces and Cancer. Pisces and Cancer. Pisces and Cancer. Even a final message. Let's see. The offer that's going to be on the table, whether it be one way or the other, it's not going to be a huge offer. So you have to be ready to put aside entitlement, or they have to be ready to put aside entitlement, as if to say, no, I want all. Sometimes you have to start small. You know what I mean? So there is, with the death card here, there is a transition, or the transition has already been set into motion, whether you have heard from your person or not yet. But the universe has already set this thing into motion. So whatever somebody was feeling, it's going to change. You see, the Hanged Man is here. So with the Hanged Man here, they may not be moving just yet. All right. But stand your ground. I mean, hold to your standards, regardless to what. Okay. So yeah, they're in the hangman position. And definitely don't crawl to them. Let them come. And if they can't offer you more than this, then I will go ahead and I'll be just like this. What? You can come back another time. Try again. Perhaps I may be on the market. I may not be. It depends on how long you take. Who knows? Okay. Taurus. Let me get some information about Taurus, please. Mystic done showed up. Mystic, hey. Welcome. Happy Friday, TGIF. TGIF, yeah. Yes, I am all right. A little tired, but I'm all right. I'm here, feeling blessed and peace, love, and light out there. Taurus. Let's see what Spirit has to say about Taurus right now. Love and life messages. Love and life messages. Yes. Okay. Lisa, hello. Welcome. Taurus. There's not a whole lot going on with Tauruses right now. Taurus been busy trying to get busy. Taurus, you had some ancestors watching you a while ago. Okay. I feel like they've moved on from watching you. So if they haven't given you any messages lately, then maybe you are on the path that you need to be on. With the Knight of Wands here, okay, you're moving towards something, but you're moving slow. So whatever person or whatever situation you have on your mind, you're not barreling towards it. So you're kind of taking your time, which is what Tauruses do anyway. Tauruses don't really want to do a whole lot. Tauruses is kind of like lazy, like, not lazy as a bum, but lazy in like how they shift and how they move. They're not quick to do anything. That's Aries. Okay. So your Pentacles is here. 4 of Pentacles is over here in reverse. Okay. Well, Taurus, I do see that if you're not there yet, you are headed to some happiness. Some good, great communication. Okay. Definitely a cheerful energy is coming around. You were being very patient. Okay. Very patient. You were being, Taurus. Taurus's person. What's going on with the person that, no, I'm not taking them. They jumped out too fast. The person that Taurus is thinking about, or that's in Taurus's energy or on Taurus's mind right now. What's going on with Taurus's person? What's going on with Taurus's person? Okay. Yeah. Taurus, this person, whomever this person is that's on your mind or that you're thinking about, or even if you don't know them, they could be just thinking about you and you don't even know it. Okay. With this moon card here, there's a lot of emotions flowing. Okay. I'm talking a lot of caring, a lot of closeness. This person feels close to you. They may already be close to you. This person is also feeling that you are a twin flame for them. Okay. And they have a Capricorn energy, so they may not be speaking it. You may not know, like I said, because they may not have even told you. All right. So with that twin flame Capricorn energy, they may have, Capricorn have a stone face, and they could be dying inside. They could be whatever they feeling. You just won't know, because the look on their face will be like solid stone. Okay. And they just try to be careful. The Hierophant is here, so that's commitment. Taurus is a commitment. This person wants with you, or that they feel like you guys have a close connection of some sort. Okay, so that's for any Tauruses that may be looking, or any cross watchers. So okay, so I got you on the love read, but I think hold on guys. Let me see. I just been all messed it. Okay. All right. I could never. Okay, forget it. Forget it. Let's see. Who was first, Mystic or Lisa? Who was first? Hey, Teo. Yep, the list is open. So you guys, Lisa and Mystic. Mystic, I believe. Okay, Mystic didn't drop a question, so go ahead, Lisa. Sun sign and the sun sign of the person that you're inquiring about, please. And Mystic, we're still waiting for you to have a question. You don't have to have a question. You could just be here to show love and give us your positive energy. We take you. Okay, so just a love reading. Just love reading for the Libra. Okay. You don't have a question today? Okay. And you say, okay. All right, great. Oh, yes. You're welcome. So Libra just wants to know general in love and life, spirit. Libra here. We have a Libra here. Okay. And Libra has something in their energy and on their mind right now. And let's see, Spirit, if you can give messages for our beautiful Libra who decided to join us this evening. Our beautiful Libra who decided to join us this evening. What messages? What messages do we have? What messages do we have? Okay. I'm seeing something in life. Something in life. It could be a job even. It could be something that that you felt was unfair, or that the universe felt on your behalf. Something was unfair to you. Okay. And this is the energy that you're putting out, whether you know that you're putting it out or not. Because don't forget, Libra, you're all about justice and fairness and balance. So something, even, just because you're naturally you're naturally the balancer. Okay. So with that, you want justice. You have to have it. Okay. You have to have it. And by hook or by crook, you're going to get it. All right. I feel like it's some different betrayals that may have even led to you being in the situation that you are right now and not really choosing a whole lot, but you're still dealing with some things. Somebody did some kind of hurt. It could have been it didn't even have to be a relationship. That's the thing. Okay, in general means in general. Somebody did something and it still hurt your feelings. You felt like, oh man, I can't believe you did that. And it didn't have to be recent. It could just be something you carrying along as baggage. The fool here is in reverse. You don't feel like you're going to take a leap of faith anytime soon. Okay. You don't feel like it. You could still decide to, but right now you're not in the energy of taking a leap of faith on somebody who you're not confident about. Okay. If someone were to come your way, and I feel like someone, someone, them, or of this person, that someone likes you, but you also know that they're not ready. You also know that this person is not ready. They're not ready. They don't have enough mentally, emotionally, psychologically, ecumenically. They just busted. Okay. They really are emotionally busted, spiritually busted. Okay. And they probably going to spiritual jail with judgment out here. And this is, I'm telling you, you want them in spiritual jail. You want them in spiritual jail. The magician is here in reverse. You can't manage. You ain't gonna be. Let me tell you something right now. You ain't gonna be able to rest for real within yourself until you get justice, because your spirit roll on justice, on equality. If you're not getting it, I'm telling you, you will not be your best self. Everything must align. You got to be like, like that. If you don't get it, you're not going to reach your happy spot. You're not. Everybody, if everybody got to pay, then it's going to be everybody, whether it's at the job. I don't care where it is. Okay. It could be at home. It could be among cousins, aunties, uncles, don't care, so-called friends, or whoever. But I tell you what I know your spirit's not going to be okay until you receive that justice. Let me ask about whatever person could possibly be coming into Libra's energy with this mess or anything else, or with offers or anything else like that. Somebody feeling like you cold-blooded. They feeling like you cold and that you're guarded. Okay. They're also facing the other way because I feel like this person went through a transition recently. So they could have had somebody and wanted you and knew they couldn't be with you for what maybe you told them. I don't know. But whatever it is, this person is having a change of heart, a change of mind. Okay, because they know they can't have their cake and eat it too. And for some of you, for some of you, like, I know they're cross watching because I can feel it. I can feel somebody's watching right now, worried about you, Libra. I'm telling you, I don't know who it is. Somebody, look, the Page of Pentacles is here. So the Page of Pentacles is here. This person, they know that they just don't have what it takes. They know it. They don't. They just don't. Let me see. Let me see what Goddess is over this situation. There's a lesson here. Let's see what it is. This just made me feel some type of way. Like I feel some type of way here. Because somebody being sneaky or something. And they don't want you to know something. Something is off. Something's off here. Somebody don't want you to know something. Okay. Let me see. I'm just going to take from right here. See what Goddess is over this. So the Moon is over this situation. So that's nothing but more feelings. So you're going to be dealing with a whole bunch of feelings because that's what you have to do. So whether you single right now or whatever, it's about to go down. Something about to go down. If you're not in your feels already about something or someone, you're going to be in them because you're going to have to. That's the lesson you got to learn. You're going to have to deal with your emotions. So pushing them down and trying to suppress them, even if your emotion is saying, oh man, I really just want this person spiritually arrested. You know what I'm saying? Then that's your emotion. That's how you feel. And you're not going to be okay until that happens. And trust and believe, if they go to spiritual jail, you're going to find out about it. You're going to know. Hello, Karina, Chenla, hello. Oh man, I'm sorry that you hurt, but you're welcome. Try not to be though, because like I said, the with the moon goddess, and I'm gonna show you again, just so you can feel it energetically. With the moon goddess here, is feelings that you have to deal with. Okay, and so in order for you to graduate on to the next, and for those the good things that you really want to come your way, in order for them to come, you got to get past this. You got to be able to do this, because if not, something's going to come in your energy and come and drain you spiritually, and you don't want that. And it'll drain you emotionally. You have to master those emotions, and the goddess here is going to make sure that you do. You're welcome. Okay, we have a Gemini here that wants a general. Or did you have someone in mind? Did you have a sun sign or someone, or is it just general, Karina? And Lisa, you keep your head up. You're fine. Just let the emotions come. Just let them come. Just let them come. Just treat them just like a bill. You just let the bills come, whether you're going to pay it today or tomorrow, and you might not pay it till next month. You might never pay it. Just let the bill come. Come on. Put it in the mailbox. Send it to my email. I'll deal with it when I can deal with it. It'll get dealt with. It is very hard to be positive. It's very hard. And if anybody ever tells you anything different, just know that they're not for you. They're not for your well-being and your mental health. Because the person that's for you, even if it's a hard lesson or if it's a hard truth, they still gonna tell it to you. They don't have to necessarily be nasty about it, but they don't want you to be deceived. Okay, and that's one thing. That's why I say about my channel, I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, but if people were to come and actually come and join in and take part in it, they'll see that I mean business. I'm not sitting here just to tell you good things or things you might want to hear. I'm here to give you a serious, intuitive read on what I get. And hopefully it can resonate with you. And everything like I said, everything don't always resonate at that moment. But you can wake up tomorrow or 2 days and in 2 days and be like, oh man, I just met the person that they said I never thought that I could meet. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you'd be like, well, I don't got nobody now, so it can't be about me. Oh, yes, it can. Oh, yes, it can be about you. You just haven't met them. See, spirit is already, they're on a whole different plane of existence. So they're in the future, they're in the past, they're everywhere. They can go these places that we can't travel, which is why we call on them for help, to help us and guide us. Okay? So just trust the process and know that you don't want anybody manipulating your feelings and your emotions. So you own them, you deal with them, you teach yourself how to navigate emotionally and make yourself stronger. So, okay. Thank you. So Gemini, I'm on to Gemini. I know it's the weekend. I know you guys want to go. And I've almost been on an hour, so I'm not going to stay online. Thank you so much. Gemini for love and life. Gemini for love and life. Gemini for love and life right now. Beginning of April and what's to come. Gemini. King of Cups is in reverse. Ace of Pentacles is here though. Bam. Okay. Bam. So guess what? Even if you're not ready for it, even if you're not even in a real relationship right now, something is coming that's going to make you happy. And it doesn't have to be a relationship. And if you are in the energy relationship energy with someone, then that means better times to come. More of the things, getting more of what you want out of it. Okay, that's what's headed your way. The Ace of Wands is in reverse, so the manifestation may not be a whole lot of like material growth. Okay, but I'm definitely seeing a lot of spiritual growth here, a lot of emotional growth here. The King of Cups is in reverse, so you're not really trying to give away a whole lot of your energy and love. Okay, but you definitely have some to share, with a special someone. All right. The Two of Wands is in reverse. You don't really have your sights set on going too far ahead, too far forward. It crossed your mind. Okay, let me show you something here. It crossed your mind to go further, to look ahead. You were looking ahead at something. Something came in your mind to make some kind of move, and then something happened to change your mind, and you felt like you were okay as you were or as you are. The Queen of Cups is here, so that's stable emotional energy, Gemini. Okay. That is knowing what I want, knowing what I'm going to do. Not really caring a whole lot about what anybody else has to say about it. All right. Still some unprocessed feelings though. I'm thinking some past things that you had to, kind of put in your rear view mirror. And still moving forward though, and leaving those things on the shore. Jasmine, hello. Hi, welcome. You just in time too, because I'm only gonna take a couple more. Okay, so what about this Gemini's person or the person that's in Gemini's energy, whether they know it or not? What is going on with them and how are they feeling about Gemini right now? How are they feeling about Gemini? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, he headed the other way. He's not really paying a whole bunch of mind, or they're not. I'm not going to say they're not paying a whole lot of mind. Okay. It's almost like the feeling of, I already know I got that, or I already know where that's at. You know what I'm saying? So I could just, focus on this way. They feel like both of y'all been through a lot. Whoever this person is, they feel like it's been a lot, they feel battered and bruised. Okay. So it could just be emotional or whatever, but they definitely feel it. Like I said, these people, they don't have to share it with you, or maybe they haven't shared it with you yet. The Knight of Wands is here, but it's in reverse. Okay. So at least that is an energy moving towards you. This energy does not do a whole lot of talking. Okay. The Queen of Swords is showing up. Ready to just do whatever. If I have to, it's almost like saying, if I have to cut you off, I will. I don't care. I've spoken. I've said how I feel, and let the chips fall where they may. Okay, that's the energy of the Queen of Swords. The Queen is the Queen. I've spoken. What do you want? Do you want me to off with your head? What do you want? you know? Wait a minute. Who do we have? Okay. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I didn't connect my. Okay. Okay. So yes, that was for my my Gemini right there. Right? So how you feel about that? Oh, you're welcome. How do you feel about that though? Does that resonate with you at all? Or are you waiting for something to happen? Okay. Good. Good. And Phoenix is, what is the Cancer? What? Wait a minute, Phoenix. What are you and what are they? Thank you, Karina. Phoenix, who's the Cancer? The Cancerian. Who's the Cancerian? Okay, Pisces wants to know about Cancer. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm like, what? What? Okay, Pisces. Pisces wants to know about a Cancer. Pisces wants to know about the Cancer. Pisces wants to know more, shall I say, about the Cancer. Pisces wants to know more about the Cancer. What can we say? What can we say? Pisces wants to know more about the Cancer. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. We just want to know about the Cancer. How is this Cancer feeling? What's going on with them? What is going on with them? Just the Cancer, please. Just the Cancer. Okay, well now, why they want to act all sad now? Batman upside down. Look, why you want to act sad now? Thinking about losses, feeling regrets. Queen of Pentacles, hoping, wishing for more financial stability, of course, but stability overall. I mean, this is a queen sitting here, and this queen is sitting here looking at that pentacle like, I wish I had. Like, queen, where is your money? Okay, you broke. Okay, this person is feeling like they don't have enough. They really are. They feeling like they don't have enough. Mm-mm-mm. Look, they don't even know which way they headed to get the money, because this was like this, and they don't know how to feel about the situation. They just don't. They really do. But you have to understand, you're dealing with an emotional individual. Yes, yes, definitely emotional. Regrets. Look, that Cancerian is going to stay in some kind of emotional state. You do know this. This is what they do. And when they do, they shut down. They shut straight down. When they get emotional, they just shut down. Okay? Ayub, okay, what's Ayub's information so we can move on. I think I got it right. Let me make sure. Jasmine. Oh, it's Jasmine. Jasmine was next. Then Ayub. Okay, what was Jasmine's question? I'm sorry. Jasmine. So his current feelings are, he's emotional. Yes, that's what I'm feeling. And they may not say that, but they're going to stay in that emotional state for some time. Okay? They're going to stay in that emotional state. And like I said, you may never know because they may not tell you. But it's definitely there. It's there. Trust is there. Jasmine. I'm looking for Jasmine. Is Jasmine still here? Or am I moving on to Ayub? Is Jasmine still here? Okay. Yes, we can move on. Ayub then. Ayub, sun sign, and the person you're thinking about, what's theirs? And then we're going to wrap it up. Sorry, Jasmine. Ayub's, yeah, just a general reading. Yes, that's okay. And thank you for joining. Sagittarius, and he like a general. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius wants a general, and then we can get out of here and let you wonderful, wonderful people who I'm sending all the love to in the world, and light and peace, get on with your weekend. Okay. And hopefully you guys will be safe. So Sagittarius just wants to know what is headed their way in love and life. Sagittarius wants to know what is headed their way in love and life. Please, Spirit. Sagittarius wants to know what is headed their way in love and life. What is headed their way in love and life? Oh, the Strength card is here. That's very good. Whatever is or whatever isn't, you're standing firm, firm, firm. Okay? Standing firm in whatever truth it is. That I feel like it was some conflict here. Some kind of conflict that you had. And if you haven't had it yet, it's coming. But because you're so strong in your being and in your spirit, and you're stronger than even you think. Okay. I mean, and definitely with that Leo energy, definitely your own element. So definitely fiery, you know what I mean? Not as fiery as Aries, of course, but definite fire energy there. So you're going to handle this conflict. Anything getting your way, you're going to turn it into kindle and you're going to burn it down. Okay, that's what's going to happen. It's not going to phase you. Okay, but I do feel like you had a thought or even a situation that you wanted to leave alone, or you had to leave it alone, and this could have been some time ago. Okay, but you left a lot of emotions back there. Oh, you see them? You took off and left them there. So you could have just left it mentally. It doesn't have to you know, you feel like you may have left something out there on the table. The Queen of Wands is in reverse. So you're not doing a whole lot of verbal either. And you're not feeling as stable as you could, as far as emotionally in a relationship wise. You're not. Your Queen of Wands is in reverse. So you're not doing a whole lot of emotional talk, not all this lovey talk. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're going with some kind of a flow here. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what the flow is, but it's like you've chosen to go with what it like it is what it is, whatever it is. Okay. You've been through a lot too. You've been through a lot. You didn't miss your turn, Jazz. I got you. But you got to put you'll be the last one. Just put your stuff up there. I'll do you right after this. Just because you did show up and I appreciate you. I'm not going to do you like that, okay? I send in love to you. Sagittarius, be careful. You're going to be looking at something in regret here. You're going to be looking at something in regret if you haven't already. Something you cut off or listen, it don't have to be a romantic thing. It could have been a family member. It could have been a job. But something, you looking back like, oh, man, maybe I ain't have to do that. I shouldn't. And like I said, even if it didn't happen yet, it's going to happen because it's here. It's definitely a look back and regret. Okay? Definitely. So is there anybody coming into this Sagittarius energy, please? Anything coming into Sagittarius energy? Be careful. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. So that's not a commitment there with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but I feel like somebody or something is going to come into your energy. And if you're not careful, they're going to cause a heartbreak because this person is going to be cheating. Okay. This person is going to be cheating around, doing something, and they're going to cause heartbreak if you're not careful. All right. I feel like the ancestors is watching your situation. Yeah. Jasmine, put your information down, Jasmine. I'm gonna do you right away, and give me like 2 minutes. I got you, and then we're gonna wrap up. Okay, so I feel like your ancestors is watching, and so whatever it is you're feeling or you're doing, if the ancestors haven't intervened and they're just watching, then I feel like you're on the right path. So even if you didn't particularly put yourself in a situation where you're in a relationship or even a job situationship, then go with that. I would, because when it's time for the ancestors to intervene, you're going to know about it. You will definitely know about it. Okay. Please keep that in mind. Something is going to come into your energy and it's not going to mean you a whole lot of good. So there, I mean, just take it with a grain of salt, but still keep in mind, you don't want to suffer this heartbreak. You keep standing in your strength. That's what you want. Okay. So I'm going to leave it right there and I'm going to do Jasmine. And again, you're very welcome. So Jasmine, is there any good news coming towards you in love with Aries? And what's your sun sign, Jazz? What's your sun sign, Jazz? We're doing Jasmine. We're doing Jasmine who wants to know. Thank you so much for showing up and showing me support and love. I appreciate it. I sure do. Jasmine, what's your sun sign? When were you born? Okay, you're Aries and in love. Oh, okay, you're an Aries, but you're not with someone currently? Jazz? I'm kind of confused with the question. Okay, so you are the Aries. Is that right? Okay, so we have an Aries. Jasmine is an Aries. Okay. All right. Got it. Sorry. Okay. Jasmine, the Aries, just wants a general love and life read. Love and life spirit. What can we tell Aries right now? Beings of light only are welcome here. No, nothing. I won't take anything negative in my energy. I won't take anything negative in my home. Only beings of light are allowed to come here and assist. Ancestors that are of the light are only allowed to come and assist here, please. Accurate messages, please. Accurate messages. Love and life. Aries, you're in the hangman. Aries, you're in the hangman right now. The spirit recognizes that you're in a hangman, which means you're not really making a move right now. You're not really doing a whole lot. You're actually being patient in love and life. Look at Temperance right there. You're being patient, which is a rare thing for you, Aries. It's rare for you to embrace patience, but you are. Okay? The Knight of Swords is here in reverse. I feel like it's somebody who wants to come in your energy, or you want someone to come in your energy, but guess what? With the Knight of Swords in reverse, you're not making a move towards anybody because you know what? I feel like you're knowing your worth here. I feel like you're finally saying, no, I'm not just accepting any old thing into my energy, into my being. The Ace of Cups is here, but it's in reverse. Okay. So you have a lot of love to give, but guess what? You're not giving it to just anybody. Okay, the Page of Wands is here. You don't even feel like doing a whole lot of talking because guess what? There was a lot of conflict. The spirit is saying you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. Yep. You recognize. So you're temperance yourself. You're putting yourself in emotional love timeout. That's exactly what you're doing. Okay, that is exactly what you're doing. Let's see. Somebody was juggling. Okay, so maybe this person or whoever put this bad taste in your mouth, they were juggling and the situation had to come to an end. But somebody's regretting this. They're looking back. When you look back, that's regret. Somebody's regretting the hurt they caused, okay? I feel like, whatever energy you're entering into right now, that you're really in a happy place. You're in a happier place now than you were when you were, with someone insignificant. Okay. Although I feel like your Ten of Cups, which is in reverse, you want the Ten of Cups to be in the upright. So for you, you feel like, yeah, well, I'm content, but I'm not, where I want to be. At the same time, the level of love and devotion that you require, it has not presented itself, so you're not just going to accept anything. So yeah, you're okay, but you're not at your happiest. Okay, you're not there. uh is anything coming towards this Aries, in love, in decent love, in pure love, in pure light? Is anything headed towards them that is worth it, Spirit, that is worth it? Let me tell you right now, if it's someone in your energy, this person is not even a stable person emotionally to bring you any happiness. If this person is allowed into your energy, this person is going to bring a tower upon your life. Okay, they're gonna bring more pain. Look, they're gonna bring you heartache, and they're gonna bring an individual in. It's going to be a third party situation. Okay, so if somebody's been trying to flirt with you and you kind of like, your spider senses is tingling, then let that be your guide. That's a no-go. That's a no-go. Okay, Spirit is telling you not yet, and you already know this, so don't rush it. Let me give you a final message here from Spirit. Let me give a final message so we can move on and close out. Let me give a final message to Aries, please. Aries, don't you take no wooden nickels. Okay? If you stay strong and stay tempered, look, you'll be able to manifest the one that is truly worth your time and your energy. Okay? But it's not yet. This person, whoever this person is not right. This person not okay, and they're giving up player energy, and they come to do some damage. And we don't want that, and we ain't with that. And so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and leave it like that and say thank you all, okay, for coming. Again, try to catch me on Fridays. I'm going to try to do this every Friday between 7 and 7:30. I might be running a little late, so definitely around 7, 7-ish, if you can catch it, and try to check out some of the videos I dropped during the week, and just leave me a like, a share, or something. All right. Thank you. I love you guys. I'm sending you guys all the love in the world. Okay. Peace and love. And just remember your worth. And remember, I don't care. Listen, remember, nobody is worth your peace. And you are okay all by yourself, or you would have been born with someone stuck to you. Okay. So you were already born with everything you needed. And on that note, I'm going to say good night and TGIF. I love you guys. Thank you.